What a doozy of work crew. We're here with another live stream today, another transfer live stream today. We're going to be discussing transfer news, all the breaking news that has happened in the past 24 hours. We are also going to be discussing the Leeds preview. We got Leeds, Chelsea playing Leeds Sunday, technically, yeah. Sunday, it's Sunday your time as well. So, or is it Saturday? No, it's Sunday. Fuck's sake, I wasn't confused. But it's Sunday game. We're versing Leeds, so we're gonna do a preview on that. Either today, I'll probably, if we get time, I'll probably do it today. I'll be here for about an hour, 90 minutes. If you've got time, we'll open the lines. But let's roll intro and let's get into today's stream. Let's go.
We fucking got him.
And we're back, guys, here with another live stream for you guys. So I hope everyone's having a great day, night, wherever you guys are located. Sorry, I thought the intro was going to go on for longer. I'm not going to lie. But be able to have who's in the house right now, guys. If you guys are just join, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get the 10 likes before we hit the 5-minute mark. If you're in the chat, spam the chat, guys. Where are you guys watching from? From Australia, UK, America? Let me know where you guys are from, and I'll shout you guys out. Be able to see everyone in the house already. We've got a lot to discuss today, guys. We've got a lot of transfer news to discuss. And as I said, if we have time, we get through it all, which I think we probably will, because there's not a lot of new news today. Some discussing Aubameyang. We're going to discuss Harry Maguire, guys. Harry Maguire to Chelsea. Wow. I'm not going to lie. Wow. It is shocking that we're actually getting linked to him. I'm not going to lie. But it's a different transfer that we're hearing. Harry Maguire to Chelsea. I want to hear everyone's thoughts and feelings. Casemiro to United. We can briefly discuss that, I guess. And yeah, but let's get into today's stream. We got Hashim in here. We got Hashim says big up to you. We got Zivo, big up to you, Hashim. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day so far. I'm just seeing, guys. As I said, I'm just seeing, where did I find that thing? We have the O says Joe right same time as Terry goes live, should have delayed a bit, but yeah, hello, Harry Maguire. Yeah, I know. I saw Terry was live. Normally she's at 5:30 my time, but he streamed a bit later today. He probably ended about half an hour, but that's fine. He's discussing United, so not a lot of Chelsea fans will be there. So, but yeah, I briefly just saw him go live before I clicked the live button, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter there. Maguire to Chelsea, I may as well go paired. Yeah, I mean it's a different transfer to say the least. Different transfer to say the least. We'll deep dive in it soon. We'll deep dive in soon. Nail on your coffin. It's like I'm just absolutely like I'm shell shocked when I heard the news. Like I woke up, I heard the news, I was like, what the hell is going on? What is going on? But let's get into just some brief news, guys. If you guys haven't already, guys, I said there's 8 people in here already. Let's get these likes, guys. Let's get the 10 likes. Easy peasy, squeezy. Easy, guys. We can easily do it. There's no stress about that. We got the Varnes. Big up, bro. Yo, if we can swap Pulisic for Maguire some cash and use that cash for Abba, no. Harry Maguire stepping foot in a Chelsea shirt. If we're spending 10 cents or what, him at the club will do more worse than good. Harry Maguire to Chelsea. I'm not going to deep dive into it too much because I want to leave it for when we get into the Harry Maguire section. But briefly, guys, it is not a good deal. But I want everyone voting in that poll, guys. Where do you want to see? If you guys want Harry Maguire? If you guys don't, vote in that poll right now. Let's get into the brief news. I want to get this news very quickly. This is Fofana. Fofana news, guys. Fofana is still on our radar. Fofana will not play this weekend because he's focused on a transfer to Chelsea. That's the position of Leicester, but on Fofana's campsite, they say he was ready to play. Chelsea will submit a new proposal. So we're not backing down on Fofana yet. Obviously, they kind of rejected the 75 million bid, but we are very hesitant to get this guy. And I'm very excited to be honest with you, because if we are really chasing this guy, we want to pay big money for him. I expect a lot of big things from him. I'm looking at it now. The price will be about 80 million minimum for the guy, so it's gonna be a massive signing for us, and even for Leicester. They'll get a big money. They bought Chilwell 50 million, and Maguire 80 million, and now Fofana 80 million in the last couple of seasons. So they're getting a lot of money, Leicester, for these players. So we expect Fofana to come in with instant um, you know, uh, um, instant games, instant quality. That's what I was meant to say. But again, the price tag for me, I would say yes. I'm gonna sit here and say yes. The price tag for Fofana is a bit high. It's high, yes, but the player itself is a good player. This guy is a good player. He's not a bad player. He's a very, very, very good player with a lot of talent. But we all know the price is a bit high. However, the price tag of 80 million will not be looked at for Fana if he performs on that pitch. If he performs and is balling out, we will not see we will not see, oh, we shouldn't have overspent, blah blah blah. Like, look at Cucurella. This guy's already worth like 60 million. We saw how much, how well he played a couple of days ago against Tottenham and a bit of Everton, but Tottenham game, how well he did, and no one is sitting here and sitting and complaining about the price, right? So I'm fine with going to play for Fofana 80 million. I would have preferred to overpay for some of our targets like Kunde or maybe even possibly De Ligt. I say Kunde and Fofana are at the same skill level. I think they're both valued about 60 million. It's just a preference. I would prefer Kunde, but I also like Fofana. And I'm actually very happy that this summer our links to centre backs have been very clear, very, very good signings. Except now that we've been linked to Maguire, but I don't think that's true. But Varnes says Maguire is England's best centre back. It's pretty much their only centre back they can have. United fans are extremely happy that we've shown interest for Harry. We'll get into Harry Maguire because I know I will make some of you guys happy when we mention Harry Maguire. So if Harry Maguire happens, Fofana would stay. No, Fofana will still come. Bobby says, Matt, don't even give these brown envelopes any airtime with it. Exactly. I wanted to wait and say, yes, guys, Maguire is not coming to Chelsea. I guess we can get into it now, I guess, if you want to. We'll come back to Fofana. But I guess we can quickly talk Harry Maguire. And this is maybe a reason, but I don't think we've even looked at Harry Maguire. And as this word that I will not say on the screen that Bobby has mentioned, those two words, I would just call them clickbaiting journalists, that they just did it for clickbait. Like, obviously Harry Maguire would not join Chelsea Football Club, guys. It's some little sparks, and for even me as a content creator to get some discussions going. But to give you guys the hard truth, the player is not going to step foot in Chelsea. Chelsea are not even going to be interested in any longer. That is a very, 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 very small interest. And as Vince said here, Chelsea could possibly be using Maguire to put pressure on Leicester to sell Fofana. I don't think that's maybe a factor. But again, Simon Phillips does say, hey, Harry Maguire might have been mentioned at Chelsea in terms of discussions, but so have about 100 other players this summer. Chelsea are pushing to get Fofana over the line. That's all we need to know right now. Big deal. Chelsea want it closer to their own terms. Talks on. So we know, guys, Harry Maguire is not going to step forward in Chelsea. We know Harry Maguire is not our priority. But what we do know is he was mentioned in the talks. They were probably sitting around the table and they go, all right, what's some centre backs we can get? And probably some retard in the corner sat there and go, yeah, I want Harry Maguire. I'm not sure who that was. But no joke, I actually think the fridge would be good for us. Guys, I've said this before. Harry Maguire is a good footballer. Sorry, hang on. I gotta rephrase this. I said Harry Maguire is not a bad footballer, but he's also not a good one either. He is an at average best footballer. His level is Bournemouth. It's back to whole city. It's not being a captain at Manchester United. I said this a couple months ago when we were linked to De Ligt and people were trying to compare him to De Ligt. I said Harry Maguire is not a bad footballer, but he's also not a good footballer. Like, he's nothing special. He's nothing talented. He's an old school footballer, yes, but he doesn't produce any old school qualities. He's not like a Roy Keane or Fernand or all these other players. He's his own type of style. And obviously, the media propagate, to make fun of him more, but it doesn't take away that he is still a very bad player, guys. He is a very bad player, and he will be staying at Manchester United. I don't know how he got the arm badge there, but then I also look at the other players and I go, none of them deserve the arm badge. They're all shit. But he will not be leaving United. United's the best he will get. I think he should go to a team like Bournemouth, West Brom, because that's the team that fits him, not a Manchester United. Yeah, it's just something that will be spoken about for a couple of maybe hours at best. I'll be honest, because I put in a poll, guys. I put that poll and I said, do you want to see Harry Maguire at Chelsea? And we got 14 votes now. So we've got 21 people in here. I want everyone to vote right now in that poll. And we got 29% people said yes. Okay. 50% that said no. And I added this one because I want to see what people's thoughts on that. And it was no, but if Tuchel wants it, yes. And Varna says here, if Tuchel rates Maguire, I say, hey, why not? We're talking of swapping with a hospital patient anyways. It's a hospital patient for a garbage can. That's what we're switching them for. But I wouldn't go and switch Pulisic whatsoever for Harry Maguire. But we look at the poll and I added that. But if Tuchel wants Harry Maguire, I as I said, it's the same thing with Gordon. I said I would respect Tuchel's decision, but me personally, I would not back that signing. Right, so it's the same thing with Maguire, which again, Tuchel does not want Maguire. Nothing has to do with Maguire. Maguire will not step foot in Chelsea. Sure, Bowie says Fofana is a must regardless of the high price, which is due to the length of the contract. He still has over Koundé and De Ligt. He's younger and better than both, and Premiership proven. Yeah, you can say it's Premier League proven as well, but Premier League proven is a major factor, yes. But if you fit the system more than being Premier League proven, like we look at Kai Havertz, right? If we took Kai Havertz, or we went and got who's someone who would really, I don't know, someone who would really fit our system. Who would fit our system? Okay, let's swap out. Let me give another example. I don't know. I can't sit here and say I don't know what Tuchel wants up front, to be honest. But let's say Kai Havertz, right? We want to sell Kai Havertz for someone in fucking who's the name, guys? I can't think of a fucking name, guys, because everyone's so fucking shit. Kai Havertz out. If Tuchel, you know what? I'm fucking skipping this. I can't think of an example because there's so many fucking bums in this team, man. We let in Chalobah, Ho Amped looking for. Yeah, again, we're looking to get rid of Chalobah and then getting eyes on Maguire. But yeah, the Gea good captain for United? Absolutely not. No, he's in a decline. I will not give a captain an arm badge to someone in decline. I think Casemiro maybe comes in and possibly takes it. Should we be on the problem of finding Kappa stands? What's this? Today's Saturday? It is. Nah, today's a break. I was there last week, but I forgot. I forgot last week. I was too busy doing stuff. But no, I completely forgot. Lewis was streaming and I completely forgot to go and prop Kepa. But yeah, let's get to the net. I want to go back to Fofana quickly because Bobby did say, and it's regardless of the price, he is a must. And I agree at this moment. I think regardless of price, we have to get him. He's our only option left. We're looking to spend big money for him. I'm not going to complain about the play himself. I think he's a very, 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 very good player, but he's not worth 80 million, right? It's just we're paying the late tax and we're paying for because he's on a high contract already. I think he's valued about 60 mil as a player wise. His market value will be 60 mil, but obviously we've got to pay those extra fees and because of the other situations behind it. So I'm all for the signing. I hope we can get him in as soon as possible because we are really lacking that centre back depth. And I'll go back to that point on Chalobah and say if we're gonna get rid of Chalobah, which I said, people were shocked when I said I wouldn't loan him, which I was really shocked by people who think that. Onita Cancelo actually just came out with something now saying Tottenham and Roma have joined Inter Milan in showing interest in Chelsea's defender Trevor Chalobah. Why is it an article pulling up? The Blues are regardless to release him, but they had concerns about the game time after the possible signings of Fofana. So I would not. My mic's far away. I would not sell or loan Chalobah this summer. I'm sorry, I will not sell him or loan him because we don't have that depth. I'm not gonna get it. Okay, let's assume if we're gonna assume Cucurella is a wing back, is a left centre back because Tuchel did come out and say he's gonna use him there. I can sit here and I go, okay, maybe we can, interest him out, but I still won't. I want to have at least three other centre backs on the bench. At least we start Thiago. Let's say we start Cucurella, Koulibaly, and who's the other guy? Cucurella, Koulibaly, Thiago Silva as our back three. I want to have Chalobah on bench, Aspilicueta there, Fofana there. I don't know. I'm just throwing names out, right? So I still want to have that three more centre backs on that bench, right? Say we don't use him. Say if we don't use Cucurella left centre back, that means we only have two. And then say we get rid of Chalobah, that means we only have one. And that's not enough. It's not enough. I will keep Chalobah for sure. Casemiro, Varane, and CR7 on the bench. What have we done to ourselves? I mean, Varane's rubbish. CR7 just doesn't try, and Casemiro will come and start. But I said it. I said Varane and Sancho will flop. Everyone started laughing at me. Come outside, ads. Where are you? One, we're getting a defender and a striker essentially for free by letting go of the hospital patient. Two, we can use the 80 million for De Jong. Three, we can focus on Nkunku next season. Four, Broja will have game time. Definitely, yes, we are going to get rid of a defender. And obviously, as you guys know by the title, Aubameyang is literally 99% done. Probably beginning of here we go very, very soon. But yes, we are getting a defender and Aubameyang. So I think Aubameyang and Fofana will be the last two signings of this window. And then, we can see maybe some departures. Maybe if we see a lot of departures, like with Ziyech and Pulisic, maybe we can then go and sit here and go, hang on, maybe we can get one more guy, might come out and possibly get another signing. Like, we can go sign a Zaha or something. But there is the news on Ziyech as well. I want to bring this up that Ajax and Hakim Ziyech are already in contract. The player wants to return. It will be a loan deal with option to buy. So again, we get rid of Ziyech as well. That frees up another spot. We get rid of Pulisic, another spot. Hudson-Odoi, another spot. So Bowie said at the start of the window, one out, one in. So if he keeps his word, we got rid of Werner. So that means Aubameyang. So we got rid of Lukaku, Sterling in, I guess. Then we got rid of Werner, Aubameyang in. So does that mean if Pulisic goes out, we get someone else? Does that mean if Ziyech leaves, we get someone else as well? I'm not sure. And Nkunku is someone I will not go for, me personally. I'm sick of this Bundesliga tax. I don't want to go pay for a player who scores goals when they got 15 minutes of time. It's just a social distancing league, as Lewis would call it. And I'm not willing to go spend big money for a player like that right now. And next season, I don't, and that adds to my point. I wouldn't want to go and spend big money for an attacker. I would go spend 20 million for Aubameyang and then 20 million for Zaha or just someone cheap. And then next season when we could possibly see new talent, because this season in the attackers in all leagues, there's not a lot of developing players. Like I can sit here and go for La Liga that are realistic trade, like they want to leave their club. So maybe next season we can see some like Pedri might want to leave or something. Maybe there's some clashes, but Matt, a 5'8", you can't play Cucurella left in Premier League. See what happens to Martin last week. Simply not. Again, I remember. I think Bobby. I told you this in our DMs when I said I understand he's 5'9". I understand. Oh no, he's 5'10". I think he's 5'10". I don't think he's even 5'9". Cook, Arella. I always forgot. 1.722 feet. Centimeters. 2 feet. It doesn't fucking work. Anyway, but again, I've said Bobby that when Cucurella plays on that left-hand side, he's essentially a left back. He's playing the left centre back. Yes, he's playing as a centre back, but you don't see headers coming from the left centre back. It's a lot of through balls. It's a lot of skills. The only time where it would be a concern is a corner, but then you will have our other players come in to support him. So I'm not worried about Cucurella playing as a left centre back in a back three. I said the same with Koundé. I said Koundé as a left centre back or right centre back will be fine. However, if we go to a back two, it'll be a different story. But I am confident in playing Cucurella in a back three as left centre back because you don't see a lot of balls coming from there because the left centre back is usually marking one of the wingers. right? The striker is on the middle centre back, in the middle centre back. So that's when we'll be seeing the over the top balls, the balls to the chest, the balls to the head. So I'm confident in playing him left centre back, and I think we can work out. He's finally given up. Yes, no way. But the deal says, you know what? I would do Ziyech swap deal with Sancho. Nope. No, 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 no. I mean, I don't know. I want a Sancho, but I just don't. I don't know. I have, when he joined United, I said, you know what? I think he'll flop, and he did. Same thing I said with Varane. I said Varane, Sancho, and Grealish will flop, and they did. Stanley says, "What is this with Harry Maguire? Surely not. Harry Maguire will not be joining Chelsea. It was an interest, but it was it was an interest that 100 other players were also on that list. So nope. Maguire is a lie. Tuchel will never Tuchel will never let this happen. And I said, guys, Harry Maguire is not coming. It's just a minor interest, and journalists trying to clickbait. Cucurella, Fofana, Koulibaly, that can work very well. Fofana for 85 million, record fee for centre back, should be debated as well. I think it should. But Varna, if he comes in and he performs, then we're not going to be discussing that fee. That fee will only be debated once he performs, or like how he performs on that pitch. At the moment, I'll sit here and I say yes, Fofana for 85 is a lot of money. However, if he comes in and he absolutely balls out and performs, I'm not going to sit here and complain. I'll go, all right, might have overpaid a bit, but he's done his job. He's done very well, Didn't want Kunde. Yeah, I guess you could say that for the hype, but it's because, maybe Kunde couldn't play right wing back as well. But again, that news didn't really seem that real to me because of his height. I think, his height, he was 5'10", wasn't the shortest guy, but he wasn't the shortest guy either. And him on the right centre back, Kunde, would have done very well too. Just read that we will only give them Captain America if we give Maguire. Again, we will only give Captain America for money. No player will get swapped for him, and especially not Harry Maguire. Skriniar, PSG is still trying to get Skriniar. I'll put that news. I just saw that before. Skriniar, it's pretty much only PSG, but Inter Milan want way too much money for him. Way, way, way too much money. If I could find the thing, here we go. As per decided to keep Skriniar, Paris Saint-Germain did not want to invest more than 50 mil, which I think is, again, he only had one season left. Talks are now between Inter and Skriniar until 2027. So he's looking like he's going to sign a new deal with Inter. They didn't want to sell him because I guess they want to keep him because they only had 1 year left. So, they didn't really want to get rid of him. And PSG didn't want to pay that 40 million for a player who has 1 year left. Big up to Daniel Knight. Big up to Daniel Knight. Guys, we got 33 people in the house right now. How many likes we on? We should surely be on 20 likes. Let me check this like count, guys. We got 15 likes, guys. Come on. 15 likes. We got 37 votes in that poll, but only 16 likes. Let's get to 20 likes right now, guys. I'm expecting 20 likes. I'm going to give you guys 15 seconds, and we should be at 20 likes instantly. If we play him at left centre back and he's overlap like a left wing back for us, 100%. He'll do what Reece James does. Like he literally is a mirror of Reece James. He can play left centre back and he can play left wing back. But if we've got two class players who can play left wing back, I would preferably like to use Cucurella to fill up a spot at left centre back. If Thiago Silva's not fit, I would do Cucurella, Koulibaly, Fofana, right? If Thiago Silva is fit, I would do a Fofana, a Koulibaly, Silva, Fofana. So I think Cucurella only slots in when Thiago Silva is not fit. Because I think Tomori is not really Premier League proven. We sit and say Premier League proven, but Tomori is a player who done very well in the Serie A. I didn't even want to get rid of him, but he's balling it out there. Let him ball out there, but I don't know. I said it yesterday, guys. I said if I could choose between Guehi and Tomori, I'll choose to bring back Mark Guehi. Even though I never saw Guehi in a Chelsea shirt much, we saw 2-3 games of him in the academy, but he's developed very well in the Crystal Palace. He's one of their captains now. So Tomori just won a Serie A title as well. So they're both good players, but I prefer to Gehi. And that's why it's a gamble. Lukaku and Harry are two recent examples. Both clubs thought they are going to be pivotal. Ain't PSG again that P thing happening with them? Probably not, because I probably pay the fine. Because, guys, remember the thing is we never paid the fine. Like when we got our transfer ban, we could have paid the 20 mil, but we never paid it. So they'll probably just pay at PSG. I think Real Madrid paid it off a couple of seasons ago as well. I don't know, some team did. No, we should not go get Tapi Abraham back. Tapi is doing well in Roma. Let him be there. He was a player I think who did well, but I don't think was a outstanding player. I think it's good we got rid of him for the best, for the sake of his career. Or he'll turn out to be another Hudson-Odoi. That's the thing, guys. If we kept Tomori, if we kept Tapi, they could turn out to be like these players like Hudson-Odoi and all that. I think it's best if you want to leave Chelsea, because of your own will. Like Rudiger, Christensen, they want to live on their own will. That's fine. No one's sitting here and complaining we should take Tomori back. We should have brought. Sorry, no one's sitting here and go, we should have brought Rudiger back. We should have got Christensen back. No one's really here complaining. Yes, we should have gave them an extension contract so we get money for them. But if they want to leave, that's their will. And Tapi and Tomori want to leave. Vardio, next time, do you think Nkunku? Vardio, I haven't watched much of him to even dictate how he plays. I heard good things from him, so I'll just listen to what people say. But I have to watch him this season. I'm going to keep an eye out for him because, again, that's some Bundesliga tax there. But I don't know. I wonder what we will do next season. As I said, next season will dictate how we prevail this season. And if we get De Jong, guys, I haven't completely forgot about De Jong. If we get De Jong, then we could look at it and go, hang on, maybe we can, we might need a CDM, we might need an 8. We get Fofana, maybe if Thiago Silva retires, does that mean we need to get another player? Like, it all comes down to what happens during the season. Like, I can't see and say, will we go Vardio? I'm not sure. If we make Cucurella play left centre back, then we are damn fool. Cucu is much better as a winger. But if we have Chilwell and we have Cucurella, wouldn't you want to get both of them on that pitch rather than one? Tuchel says he's going to use them as a left centre back. Shouldn't we be backing the manager on that? After Zaha banged that goal for Liverpool, I felt confident we should sign him for 2 to 3 years. Ziyech, Cho, and Captain America out. Get them out. Bring Zaha. Bring me Ivan Toney. Bring me Aubameyang. Bring me quality players who are willing just to do their job and score goals. Yeah, Vardy did sign a new contract as for 2024. If we can't get De Jong, would you go for Barella? Barella, the guy from Inter? I think if he was these Italian people. Yeah, the Barella, he used to play for that other club. For what's called. Nah. I wouldn't go for Barella. I think we lost out Tushimeni, we lost out Basuma, we lost out Kamara. Our best bet is to go for De Jong and then wait till if someone, does very well in their next season. We got Fahim in the house. CFC Fahim, big up to Fahim. Says big up. Yeah, it is. I already stated it. That's why I put the question mark in the title. I said Harry Maguire interested. I know it's very, very fake, guys. We are not going to see Harry Maguire in a Chelsea shirt. Where is it? Let's find this next piece of news, guys. If I could fucking find the article. Where did I put the article? Here we go. Negotiations have begun between Chelsea and Jorginho over a new deal. Great news, guys. Great news to see we're giving Jorginho extra contract. I think last 2 games he's done very, very well for us. If we look at, despite, how he got overrun at Everton and we still won the game. Then Tottenham, he did fantastic performance-wise. So it's good we're giving him a new contract and it shuts up all these Jorginho haters, And I actually just saw something before I wanted to bring out, which is quite funny. I don't know. I think it was J5 Era who just said it just before when I was looking for this article which it just sums up the Chelsea fan base, to be honest with you. Like, this quote right here, I'm not going to read it out. I'm just going to let everyone look on the screen. And this quote right here, I'm not sure this J5 Era guy is, but he pretty much sums up our fan base. Sums it up. That players can win trophies or lose us trophies, make mistakes in big games, But when people have a major agenda to one player, they will get criticized despite everything else that happens. And I've said it now, Jorginho is a fantastic player for us. Him getting a contract extension is very good for us. It makes us not go and rush to buy a midfielder. If we get Young in the summer and Jorginho extends, fantastic. Fantastic. Jorginho extends for a year, then we can rotate him with the next midfielder. Or Chukwuemeka, Kani, I want to call him Kani. And we can rotate with Kani, and we don't need to rush Kani. It works out in everyone's favor. Keeping Jorginho is the best move Chelsea can make. J5 extends, facts. Again, you could be right there. You could be right. And I want to see how Chilwell plays this summer. Eventually, I reckon Barcelona will sell Aubameyang and De Jong as well because they need money. Same like Leicester with Fofana. Yeah, I hope we can get De Jong. I really hope we can get De Jong. De Jong is a must. We bring in De Jong. It gives us time to rest these players like Jorginho and Kante because they cannot play every single game. Facts. It's very exciting news, man. I think it's good that we are getting Jorginho extension. I think he deserves it. I think he really likes his club. He puts his heart out every single day. Every single match he comes in and he plays well, puts his heart into the badge. He just gets very disrespected because he's slow. It's embarrassing. Thoughts on Kai's recent performances? It's absolutely horrendous. He is shocking. He's not a footballer. He needs to get out of this club immediately. He has this last season to prove himself. If this season he does not prove himself, it's time to go. We've got other options. We are a football club. These players are used to performing in 90-minute games to prove themselves to the academy. When he was 16, 17, he had to prove himself in 90 minutes that he deserves to be on that team. However, when it comes to Chelsea Football Club, we give these guys 3-4 seasons. I'm not sitting here and say I want to give this guy one game. No. But we've given this guy more than a season. We've given him 2 whole seasons, guys. And still, it's not enough. I need to see physical numbers from him this season or he's out the door. I've already made it very, very clear. We're going to be getting Abba by next Thursday is what I think Chelsea we need to fight. I don't think we can fight hard for top 4. I think top 4 is ours. It's more closing the gap. If we get Fofana, top 4 secured, I think top 4 will be it will be a good fight. But I think at the end we get in 100%. Juventus will get J5 tile that passing merchant in our midfield. Again, guys, you guys understand passing midfield. Let me bring up the stat. I have to bring up the stat once more because, again, guys, I'll give you stats. I'll give you evidence that proves Jorginho is a progressive footballer. But again, it just seems to get overturned. 3 players with 20 line-breaking passes. Jorginho with 22. If you want to know what a line-breaking pass is, do I ever have the picture here? I do have it here because I sent it to someone so they could fucking be woken up. That if you guys want to know, line-breaking pass. This is a line-breaking pass. Jorginho is here. What's that? A progressive pass. It's a through ball. Jorginho may be a passing merchant, but that's what Tuchel likes. And that's what wins us games. People see here, they complain, oh, he's slow. He just passed sideways and backwards. Jorginho is meant to do that. You think he comes on that pitch and doesn't want to press forward? Of course he does. But he prefers to play sideways and backwards because the manager tells him to. Tuchel's game is possession-based. He likes to bring the ball from the right-hand side to the left and shuffle the ball, shuffle the play. He doesn't like to progress every second time. He wants to play a slow football and a possession-based football. Look at the last 15 games we've played, guys. Every game we played, we've always dominated possession because that's Tuchel's style. And who better to keep that possession? Jorginho. It's just that people don't like him is because he plays a different style of football to what we're used to, right? But if this guy's winning us games, he's getting trophies for himself that half our team will never win in their life, and he's breaking records like 3 players with 20 line breaking passes. Where's our other players supposed to do this? I thought Kovacic was progressive. I thought Mason Mount, Rodri, all these other big names you guys hear, they're not doing this. but Jorginho is. But apparently he only plays backwards and sideways. So it is embarrassing. It's a massive agenda. It's a boring agenda, and people just have it because he's slow. Midfield is our best position, but exactly, I think midfield is where if there was no such thing as injuries, our midfield would be absolutely insane and be fantastic. But age is a factor, and Jorginho will be slotted out soon. So it's best that we bring in a midfielder like De Jong, and we can rest Jorginho. We can rotate Jorginho. We still need a sitter to rotate with J5 Covent. Exactly. I don't want to rely on J5 for 40 games. I said last season, I said I don't want to rely on J5 for 40 games because he's a fantastic player, but he can't play 40 games. So we need to bring someone who can rotate with him. Carlito here. We got to Carlito. I haven't spoken to you in a while, mate. Where have you been on Worldwide Chelsea? Like I was on there 2 times. I did not see you there. So, but hopefully you're there for the Leeds game. We'll talk at the Leeds game, hopefully. But Jorginho won UEFA Player of the Year. Exactly. And he was the closest to winning a Ballon d'Or since Frank Lampard. And we go, but he didn't deserve it. Do you think Mason Mount deserved to win the Player of the Season for Chelsea last season? No. But I'll give him his flowers because he won the trophy. Jorginho came top 3 in the Ballon d'Or, and that's the best ranking since Frank Lampard. So I don't know. He has the stats. He has the trophies. What else is there? What else is there to say? Frankie is a 6. Frankie De Jong is a 6. I'm sick and tired of people saying he's an 8. He played an 8 for Barcelona, and that was his worst. This season, he played as an 8 for Barcelona, and this was his worst season. That's why they're looking to get rid of him, so they can get big money for him. So, as a 6, he played it for Ajax and went under Ronald Koeman for Barcelona. And he was originally a centre-back. From when he was 17, he was a centre-back. 17, 18, he slotted in to being a holding midfielder, aka a 6, right? He's a player who sits deep, but also can do, through balls and progress the ball from meters away. He doesn't need to be 2 meters away. He's a centre-back, so he has defensive qualities. So you think a guy who was a centre-back for his 17 years of his life cannot play a 6? Yes, he can because he has defensive qualities. He's a player who, one-on-one, can jockey a player. He's a player who has defensive mindsets. And he is a 6. If anyone says he doesn't, well, you just haven't watched him play. He is a 6. Mount stats are good even though he doesn't look all that when he's playing. Yeah, again, Mount has good stats. If you take away Norwich and Southampton, they're garbage. But if you look at his real stats and you look at he's only had 3 open play assists, we can sit and go, that's an absolute garbage stat. So Mount has some decent stats, but he is a ghost. He is the ghost. Where is he? I am eager to see who will be the replacement of Kante. Leeds can be managed, but big clubs will run through you easily if it's any youngster or RLC. I think RLC replaces Kante. I think he's our only really midfielder there. Gallagher, or Ampadu, but again, there's honestly, I'll sit here and say, guys, there is no point having Ampadu and Gallagher in the squad. I'm sorry, there's no point having him. Just sell him. Just sell him. Just sell him. Gallagher has no confidence. Ampadu, loan Ampadu. I don't care what you do with him, to be honest. I sat here and say I think Ampadu will be a good replacement for Jorginho. But what's it glitching? But when is he gonna have that chance to come on the pitch? I don't see Ampadu coming and having consistent games. So we might as well just sell these guys. There's just no point, man. There's no point having these guys. Exactly. He's a holding mid, centre back. Initially, yes. Has Aubameyang signed? We're going to talk about Aubameyang in about 5 minutes, guys. So stay tuned for that. Mount last season got double digits for goals and assists in the Premier League. Yes, he did. But again, that was against Southampton and Norwich. Other than that, he did not do anything else. And he's got all his assists from corners, which is good. It's good assist. But he has no open play assists. He has 3 open play assists. So it's not special. I've said Mount. I like Mount. I think Mount's a good player. But he's not this exceptional talent, Messi, Ronaldo player that everyone tries to make him be. He's not. And that's why people hate him. People hate Mason Mount because of the people who portray him. I'm not going to mention names, but people come in and say he's the next this. He'll have a shit game, and people will come and go, oh, he was class, he was the best player. No, guys, be honest with Mount. I can't sit here and go, oh yeah, Mount was bad today, and people go, oh, how was Mount bad? He's done this. It's okay to criticize players. I sit and say with Mount, I say Mount's a good player. I think it's good. I think he's the best attacker, that we had last season. He did well for a position he doesn't play in, but he's not this generational big talent, the next Messi, the next Frank Lampard. He is a player that we will dictate over time. Right now, he's an average at best player. Average at best. If we wanted to compare him to Frank Lampard, he should be dominating this game with 16, 15 assists and not ghosting big games and not losing us 2 finals. Like, you guys come sit and blame Jorginho for losing us the game against Tottenham, but what about Mount for losing us 2 finals? He missed the penalty and then he missed that open goal. Like, come on, guys. But I can't sit here and blame Mount because he's proper Chelsea. So it's just embarrassing, guys. Just the agendas we have in this club is just ridiculous, and it's the worst I've ever seen. I don't like a lot of Chelsea fans. I don't, because people will come and attack you for having opinions that are just basic. I said last game, I said Jorginho had a good game despite his mistake. And people go, he's shit, he's slow, he's this. I'll say, Jorginho is a good player, but I'll come and get attacked, even though Jorginho's proven he's a good player because he's won trophies that other players in this team would never get close to fucking winning. And majority of those fans that come at me and say that are unfortunately Kai Havertz and Mason Mount fans. These 2 players who have shown absolutely nothing in the last season. Mason Mount, again, last 2 games, ghosted. And I want Mason Mount to become good because I think he will become good, but he's nothing special. Stop propagating these players to that and exceeding their limits. Mason Mount will become a good player, yes, but he's not going to be a Messi or a Ronaldo or whoever you guys. I don't even know who the fuck you guys even compare him to these days. Lampard, he's not going to become anything that if you keep pushing him. Prime said it fantastically. Me and Prime, me and Latimer's Prime, a good discussion in April or something, and he said Mount mentally cannot take all this pressure, and I agree with that. I think these fans propagate him that he's going to be the next Lampard, he's going to be the next this and that, is going to force him to be in a decline rather than an upcline. Or what's up with decline? Progressive? I don't even know. I'm lost right now. But Mount, guys, let's keep him. Let's give him credit where it's due. As I said, he was fantastic for us despite being in a position he was not used to. But let's criticize him on what he did in that position. Right? He ghosted some of the games. He lost us a couple of finals. But let's be honest with our players. We can't sit here and lie. Let's look at Jorginho. Jorginho done fantastically, but made a mistake. Who else is there? Thiago Silva, fantastic for us. He makes mistakes too. Everyone in this team makes mistakes. And I've always said this, and I say this quote all the time. And I say, you can make a mistake in life. However, the reaction to the mistake is what counts. And if you make a mistake, the next game, you come and fix that mistake. A lot of these players in this team do not do that. Reece James is the only player I can sit here and go, they will make a mistake and they will progress on it. They will try and fix it. But let's see what everyone else in the chat is saying. We've got 81 people in here, guys. Let us smash the like button, guys, right now. I know it's you, Carlita. I know. I said, Carlita, where have you been on Worldwide Chelsea? You've been ghosting Worldwide Chelsea. I need to see you on the lead stream. We gotta have another discussion. Ruben's. I've always said it. Ruben's a good player. He just doesn't fit our squad, and I hope he can continue to play right wing back. Let's see how the season progresses. Let's not jump the gun, guys. But if I saw him today, I said if Loftus-Cheek was sitting right next to me, I said, Loftus-Cheek, the best thing for you to do is leave. I've said it. He's a good player. He just doesn't fit our system. He's an 8 who can't play in a double pivot, who can't play in a wing back. Unfortunately, guys, it's the same with Gallagher. I would test Gallagher in that Mount position. If Gallagher cannot play in that Mount position, he won't fit. And I said it, if you don't fit the positioning, you don't fit the jersey. Kepa, waste of salary. So what, you're going to have Mendy in 24/7? Who's going to be the backup to Mendy? Get out of here. Waffler. We got Joy D Boy in here. We got the Joy D Boys. Big up, man. I love how quiet. Spurs fans are after hearing Mike Dean is a disaster. Exactly. But like mistake. Like how is it a mistake? You didn't even look at it. He didn't even do a VAR check. Mistake. But yeah, Mike Dean's a twat, and it pisses me off. And I think Tuchel said it correctly when he goes, "Tuchel cannot coach this game, but Mike Dean can still and ref." Our best player is James. 100. I'm not disagreeing on that. Blade Meritor Music. Big up to you. Says it's my first time tuning in. I like it, honestly. Big up to you, mate. If you're new, make sure to do like, subscribe. Guys, we're only on 26 likes. What the fuck, guys? Come on, we've got 70 people in here. Only 27 likes. Let's jump the gun and let's get to 50 likes. 50 likes. Come on, let's get it right now, guys. Like, subscribe. Maguire's the guy. Yeah, big up to you, Carlito. Even the like to make exactly. It's just agendas, like agendas. I can see and I can be honest with all my players. And I said J5 made a mistake last game, but I look at the other players. I said, why didn't Cook rather clear the ball? But I go, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and deflate. Jorginho made a mistake, but he did very, very well for the other 75 minutes he was on that pitch. He cost us a lot of games last season. Give the ball away. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Is a GE. I'm not sure who G is. I'm a Chelsea fan, and we are delusional at times. All J5 does is make summer passes. He helps kill us our top three, and maybe make it. Do I have to give the stat one more time, guys? One more time. 22 line-breaking passes. He would never make a lob pass for the strikers to catch on. He did it. He does it. What is a line-breaking pass? If you guys are asking, here, I'll pop it on the screen so you guys can see it. This is a line-breaking pass. That is a line-breaking pass, guys. And that's what Jorginho does. So to say he will never make a lob pass, he does. He's done it 22 times. He's done it 22 times in the Premier League. What else can I tell you here? What else can I tell you? Cucurella is a baller. I said it back in May. And people want a Perisic. You guys want a Nando's Perisic. And I goes, no, I want Cucurella. No, Perisic is better. Fuck out of here, guys. Perisic is ass. We have to film. We got Finn the Human. Is how do you think Chelsea transfers are going? Again, this is a 9 out of 10 window. 9.5 out of 10. 10 out of 10 if you get Fofana, Aubameyang, and De Jong. 11 out of 10 if you get De Jong. It's a massive window. Bowie to come in and do these bits that he's done. Fantastic. I'm gonna click the stream. It better be guys, 29 likes. We got 29 likes, but we have 100 votes and only 29 likes. Guys, like right now. Let's get this number up. Smash this like one right here. So I'm gonna click it, and you just click that button there. So give that a like right now, guys. Let's go. RLC will start. Big test for Connor tomorrow. It will be if he starts. Maguire to Chelsea, here we go. It is not going to be here we go. Maguire will not be joining Chelsea whatsoever. What's your opinions on Cascadi? I have never watched the guy play. I don't know anything about him. All I know is that he is an 8. And I hope we can get the best out of him. I think he is a good player by the sounds of it. But it's only one time will tell. I think it's a good signing. That we're signing these, as you could say, talented players from different leagues who are cheap. Like, we're not going to go spend 50 million for Anthony Gordon for him to, inshallah, become good. We can go spend 10 mil on a player and it would not take a massive risk. So, I'm loving it. Big up to Liam Lam. We got Liam Lam in the house. Big up to you, mate. Guys, again, let's get these likes up, guys. Let's like, subscribe. I'm going to go fill my water bottle, guys. So, I want to come back to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes right now, guys. Come on, let's get it. All right. I'm still a little pissed with Raheem not going the way to be ended with Happy chatting and Kane after. Didn't even see him do that again. Yeah, I understand that. I think with Raheem he should have scored that goal. Not gonna lie, but Yeah, he's still done well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think he's still done quite well. The only reason I don't want Ronaldo is because we'll get half the Man United fans with him. Yeah, true actually. We signed Maguire. No, guys, so the Maguire interest. I put it on the title because it was reported by news, guys. You guys know I don't make the news. I just report the news, and the news said he was interested, but I have debunked it, guys. Harry Maguire will not be joining Chelsea whatsoever. He is a player at Manchester United and will not come close to us. So keep that in mind. Chelsea will not be going for Harry Maguire. Hey, Maslin, what are you doing with Maguire? Again, guys, I just said it, guys. I just said it. Maguire is not joining Chelsea. That's just the news. I'm reporting the news, and I'm telling you, Harry Maguire will not join Chelsea Football Club. Yeah. So I just had to go for my water bottle just quickly. Um, Again, I'm reporting the news, and I just said, from my view, Harry Maguire will not join Chelsea. I'm reporting the news. I looked at the facts. I looked at the evidence, and the evidence says Harry Maguire will not join Chelsea. Um, you're doing great. And I want another show. 100%, mate. 100%. I need to get you on board with Chelsea first. We're going to discuss what Chelsea. Normally, do I have time tomorrow? Nah. Wow, no, I'm working tomorrow. I can't even. I was going to do a stream before Leeds. Oh, shit. We might have to do Leeds today then. But I was going to do a Leeds stream tomorrow, but I just realized I can't. I feel I'm working. But yeah, we'll definitely get one soon. Everything is really dramatic when it comes to Chelsea. Fofana, Frankie de Jong, Gordon, and Abba. Either the players want Chelsea but super expensive, or they don't want to come to Chelsea but fairly priced. I think that list right there, it's Fofana. I think wants to come. Aubameyang doesn't mind. Frankie de Jong is the only one who doesn't want to come. Frankie de Jong does not want to come to Chelsea. However, he will only come to Chelsea if Barcelona kick him out. How on earth will you say Chelsea to sell? How mate, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, and I don't know what you're saying, and you're just gonna get timed out because you're just waffling. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Looks like Todd is creating a team for the future with signings like young players like Cascadi, Cucurella. Cucurella is not that young, but yeah, he is. And we let me. That's something we too long to find. But there was a picture that had all our signings that we technically made, and it's just such a good signing. It's like we signed 3, 4, 5 youngsters this window, despite not even having director of football. And I got a question like who's picking these players? Was it Tuchel? Was it Bowie? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, to be honest. Let's end this poll. I want to end this poll. So we got the end of the poll. It said, do you want to see Harry Maguire at Chelsea? 67% said no, 22% said yes, and 12% said no. But if Tuchel wants it, yes. So let's dismiss this poll. Oh wait, no, that's on the wrong count. Let's end the poll. Let's get some Leeds predictions before we get to Aubameyang, guys. All right, let's get to Aubameyang as we get to Leeds. Who will win, guys? Leeds versus Chelsea. Leeds, Chelsea, or draw. That in, and then we'll quickly we'll do just a brief for Leeds. To be honest with you, Maguire, the next John Terry. Yeah, they wish. Sabah Harry ain't good enough to get into our B team. Pretty much facts. Only thing fans need to realize that Chalobah is not good enough. See, thing with Chalobah, I'll pop this news back up. What we talk about Chalobah. Chalobah, I think, is a player who's done well, who has done well, right? But he's not a player yet. I wouldn't send him on loan though. I wouldn't send him on loan. I wouldn't sell him because he's a player for depth. I think he is a good player. I think he is a good player. But he's not a starter right now. So developing, I would personally say develop in our team rather than loan him because we need him for depth. Yeah. But yeah, let's get into Aubameyang news before we go into Leeds. So it's pretty much the same news yesterday, guys. It's just that it's enhanced. Chelsea have almost agreed personal terms with Aubameyang. Oh, wait, it's not the update news. What? Hang on. Obama blood clot young, eh? How funny would it be when Aubameyang is gonna be flipping and stuff at Stamford Bridge? It's very very funny. So Barcelona and Pierre-Emerick camp will meet tonight. Direct talks to Chelsea deal and So how to proceed after personal terms agreed yesterday night. Barca asked for cash instead of Marcus Alonso included in this deal as they have to register Jules Koundé. So Aubameyang, guys, is looking very, very likely. It's looking very, very likely. I would say it's nearly a here we go very, very soon. I would probably say maybe here we go in a couple of days. I think, a Maguire, not Maguire, Aubameyang is a short-term fix. I think it's a good price. I think we're getting for £20 million, which, yes, I think it's a bit much. But again, we're paying end of season, end of transfer window tax. I think it's worth 15 mil, 10 mil. But he is a good short-term fix. I would prefer an Ivan Toney, but Aubameyang does well. I would only shout more for Aubameyang is because he's played under Tuchel. And Tuchel is creating or wanted to create a revamp of Dortmund where he had a Dembele and he had two wingers and he had a midfielder in the wing, and now he has Aubameyang up front, and it's recreated that way. He's had Dembele, Royce, Aubameyang, a midfielder on the wing. You've got Dembele, which is Sterling, and then you've got Aubameyang up front. And Aubameyang will come and he'll do his job. He will put the ball in the back of the net. And I'm really looking forward to see how he does when he comes, because this is a player that we need. We need a finisher. So I want to hear everyone's thoughts and feelings, guys. What's everyone saying about this? $80 says, please no Maguire. Maguire is not joining Chelsea. Don't start Chalobah. He's a great player. If he goes, I will cry. Wow. So some fans really do want Maguire. Fuck. Why are you saying Maguire? Chalobah to stay. I think he's done good. I think Chalobah has done good. I think he's done well under what the circumstances. I've always said Chalobah is an example of Rush Academy. However, he was in a situation where he was needed more than we wanted. And I always say we use our academy for what we need, not for what we want. And I think he's got a lot of talent, but I think he needs a bit more experience. However, I won't sell him now to then go and to then get no depth, because he is our depth. He is our depth right now, guys. Let me change the title. I'll just add that we're going to do a live preview of Leeds. Leeds vs Chelsea live preview. All right. Chalobah needs experience to gain confidence. He's a great talent. I have seen glimpses of it. Do not write him off. He can improve playing for an average club where the pressure winning is 100%. I think for his career, yes, it is good. However, for Chelsea Football Club itself, it's not the best, because then we would be selling our only depth in centre back and get no replacements for it. So if we go get Fofana and we go get Koundé and we get Pempe, yes, Chalobah can go on loan, but we don't have any depth, and that's what scares me. Because if we're not going to use Cucurella in the left centre back spot, that means there would be no depth. Aspie will be our only backup centre back. Exactly, yep. I think, I've always said, despite where we finish this summer, I'll give Thomas Tuchel another season. I said if we finish 10th this summer, I'll still give Tuchel another season. And I can't wait for Kasim to come back, QNTV, to come back, and we can talk Tuchel there, because I know he's not Tuchel out, but he's kind of, on the other side of Tuchel in. That's all I'm going to say. Apparently, there's an article where Spurs wanted to loan. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. I think this is the one. Yes, this is the one here, Joy, where it says Tottenham and Roma have joined Inter Milan in showing interest in defender Chalobah. I wouldn't sell him to Tottenham. Tottenham even need him. I think Christian Romero, what's his name? That Argentine guy, Romero. He's out for, I think, a month. So we needed this guy. I'm not sure who that guy is. A beautiful finisher and defender. This guy that you mentioned is ass. He can stay at West Ham and do bits there, but he ain't getting close to Chelsea. Declan Rice is staying at West Ham. And you, my friend...
Damn. He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
Ain't got a clue, because Declan Rice is staying at West Ham, And I don't know if we even want Declan Rice, guys. He's not the best footballer, mate. He's not the best footballer whatsoever. Um, Getting linked with Maguire. I'm not joking though, bro. Big up to you though. Getting linked with Maguire is already a meme. Again, Vikas, I'll repeat myself. Maguire is not coming to Chelsea. It's just a great topic to discuss. That's all I'm gonna say. Great topic to discuss. Nippon in the house. You up to Nippon? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well, Nippon. Let me know. I want to know your thoughts. Nippon, Maguire, mate. Surely Nippon's Maguire in. Let me know your thoughts, Nippon. Don't think the team. Don't think the team is ready for any trophies this season. I have accepted it. I think we are a cup winning team. I think we can go win a Carabao Cup, an FA Cup, maybe a Champions League. But the league's already written off. City's won it, right? So we'll see what happens there. We got the J says, who would you take instead, Matt? I'm not too sure who you're referring to. You're talking strikers, you're talking defenders. If you're talking defenders, we're a bit late for that because I would have taken Kunde, Kempembe, bowlers. I would take Fofana, but if Chalaba leaves, I will go get a replacement. But who in the market's there for a replacement? Tanganga? How's that song go? Do bits like Tanganga. Punches like, I don't know. I know there's a song. Marsh is afraid of shade. Is that the American Leeds? I never knew there was an American Leeds. An American was the Leeds manager. I never knew that. Because I was wondering, why did Leeds sign so many American guys? And I realized that the manager of Leeds, the Leeds manager is American. Oh, Nippon's Tuchel out if Maguire comes to Chelsea. I'm actually very interested in who you take to fill in that sitting mid role. Frankie De Jong. And again, Surendra, same thing. Who you chose in the DM? I'm saying Frankie De Jong. Frankie De Jong is a 6, guys. He is a 6 who can also progress as an 8. Same with Tuchemeni. However, his strength is in as a 6. Right? He played as an 8 for Barcelona this season and he flopped. That's why they're trying to look to get him out because they realize, we can get good money for him. He's not a bad player, and Xavi sees him as a Busquets replacement. So how does any of that indicate him that he's an 8? It ain't me. It ain't me who's saying, guys. It ain't me who's saying it. It ain't me. It's just the positioning he plays, guys. It's the positioning he plays. Spinning facts. Big up to Jay. No. But we have Jorginho who can play that. Again, guys, we don't play with a proper DM. We play with a double pivot DM. And a double pivot DM can also press up. And Jorginho is already in that DM spot. He ain't leaving that, mate. He ain't leaving. So Jorginho is staying there. De Jong is right now Mafia. De Jong is right now Mafia for Barcelona, but still don't care. I mean, I've always wondered, why isn't he leaving, man? Just get out. Come outside, De Jong. Where are you? Harry Maguire, Chelsea for free. Raji, mate, I am not taking that whatsoever. I don't care. I don't care if they pay us to take him. I am not taking him whatsoever. Any midfielder who has played centre back, of course, can play 6 and has played at different playing times. A midfielder who can, any midfielder who has played centre back, of course, can play 6. Yes, they can play a 6. It's just the positioning on how you play. Not every centre back can play a 6. It's how you position yourself. And De Jong is a player who started off as a centre back and produced to be a CDM. So he has defensive qualities, and he's played as a 6 under Ajax and under Ronald Koeman and Valverde when they were there. And the other guy, Enrique, the old Real Betis manager. But under Xavi used Busquets, and they used a 4-3-3 and used Pedri and De Jong as 8s. However, De Jong never filled that role as an 8. He couldn't do it. I've had a change of heart after much thought. I think I'm actually very for De Jong and George in the midfield. Facts. Like, again, we might see. I would want to see, number one, I would want to see who De Jong plays best with. If it's Jorginho or if it's Kovacic. My thoughts would be Kovacic because we can see De Jong press up, but I would rather him play with Kovacic so we can get a bit more attack. Because I understand people's thoughts on Jorginho, how he doesn't progress or he doesn't push up. He progresses balls, but he doesn't push up, right? Because he plays as a sitting DM. Now, De Jong comes. De Jong is a player who can push up. I understand that. But De Jong is a player who's mainly a 6 and can give us long balls, right? Constantly, because that's his style of play. But again, under Tuchel's system, might change. RJ along, no. Rich James cannot play CDM. We should try Chalobah. Might as well try Chalobah. He's a CDM. De Jong is a beta male. He ain't joining Chelsea. Some Andrew Tate stuff. Beta male, Andrew Tate. Forget Frankie De Jong. Get other midfield. We don't have time. Again, the thing with Frankie De Jong right now, guys, is we are on the sidelines of Frankie De Jong transfer, right? We're not constantly going in and begging Barcelona. We've asked De Jong, we rang De Jong, we go, De Jong, do you want to join Chelsea? He goes, no. All right, fine. But we're on the sidelines still. If Barcelona get rid of Frankie De Jong, they go, Frankie De Jong, you're gone. They push him out of the club. The only taxi that's going to pick him up is Chelsea. So Chelsea will get him if they get rid of him. De Jong is a simp. And now I have to go back and fucking... The song's probably copyright, so I have to go back as well. Kepa as a 6 would work. Mate. Put Kepa as a 6. Me my jaw 4 a.m. Cigars, bro. Loftus-Cheek would be a good DM. Loftus-Cheek can be a DM if we play a 4-3-3, not in a double pivot. Actually, no, sorry. No, hang on. Fuck, scrap that. Loftus-Cheek cannot play DM wherever the fuck he is. Loftus-Cheek is an 8, right? He can play in a 4-3-3, but he cannot play in a 3-4-3, and he cannot play in a double pivot. Yeah, if you get Savage, I'm fine with Savage. I think Savage is good as well. Again, he's more of an 8, but he can play 6. But again, this is the thing. Savic's an 8 who can play 6. De Jong is a 6 primarily, secondary 8. Savic is primarily an 8, secondary 6. You choose. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, getting Frankie De Jong now will save us so much time and so much stress next season of getting another midfielder. Hopefully. I mean, they've been saying that all week. I'm saying it all week. But we've had faith in RSC. RSC's been playing in this club for 4 years. He hasn't shown anything in a double pivot. He only showed something last game, and that's something that he showed in one game. He needs to stop doing this more often. Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. Should we play Chalobah as a CDM? You know what? I would be willing to. We should have done it in preseason, but we'll try it. Poor Kepa, the keeper. Mate, he's been disrespected very hard, mate. Kepa deserves a chance. No, but again, Cascade is for the long term. Cascade is up for now. Barella is 25, and I don't even know, man. Barella's I haven't really watched Barella much recently. I remember he used to play for Briasar, SC Biesar. I'm not too sure what the Italian call it, but I used to watch him. In attack, we have only Sterling, Havertz, Mount, Ziyech, Pulisic, Broja are injured. Our only attack right now is Sterling, Havertz, Mount. Ziyech, Pulisic, looking to leave. Broja, injury prone. And we still need better attack. Like, again, we are in a rebuild, guys. We mustn't forget that. Pick whoever looks good in the kit. in the kit. Facts. Whoever looks good in the kit starts. I mean, Loftus-Cheek would always start. COVID affects the body differently for everyone, which, oh my god. Hunter COVID will be injured. I don't get how that. None of them have COVID anyway. Are you guys still using the COVID excuse for Havertz? Is this what I'm hearing? Chalobah, I wouldn't mind see it. I want to see it. He does exactly. He doesn't have the discipline to sit back. He wants to attack, and I don't blame him. You can't force an attacker to have defensive qualities. I've always said it. I've always said it. You cannot force an attacker to have a defensive mindset and be disciplined enough to be a defender. However, a defender can have an attacking mindset. There's a difference in football. That's logic. That's realistic. If you ever play football, you know that the striker cannot play centre back because they don't have the defensive mindset that I need to sit back. I don't need to push up. Right? It's not about the football. It's about the positioning. And Loftus-Cheek does not play in a suitable, disciplined position to be a 6 because his mindset's always to push up. As an 8, your mindset's always to push up and score a goal, not to track back and defend. He doesn't have the discipline, and I don't want to see him as a 6. Loftus-Cheek has shown that word's banned on the channel in more than one game. Again, but it's not consistent. It's not consistent. He played good for the Tottenham game as a wing back. He needs to keep it up. Yeah, no, Havertz has one more season. I said it back in May. I said, mate, if there's an offer for Havertz, I will sell him. I will sell any of these attackers if an offer comes from him. Well, let's hope, because he played wing back last season and he didn't do that well. That's why we were looking at a replacement. So if he can do well, it will save us a lot of stress. But I still think we'll go for Walker Peters. But if we don't, put Loftus-Cheek there. Let's hope he does well. Kai has pretty privilege. Bella had that eyes. Bro, James is he is the James Charles without that UCL goal. Pretty much. Calgary. Oh, I'm thinking of Zanola, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Overrated. Yeah, I could say he's over. How much is Machiavelli? Like, I don't know. I think he's good, but I haven't really watched him recently to like kind of dictate him that much. I watched him. I don't even know the last game I watched him play. Euros. I don't remember much in the Euros. I don't remember what game I watched him in the Euros, but I don't even know. Why is ETY banned? ETY? Who's ETY? I'm not too sure, but I don't. ETY? Who's ETY? I don't really ban people on the channel. You can say whatever the hell you want. I don't care. I'm even Kai 5 or maybe you games. He's giving me the pressure. I don't know. Kai Havertz is not a footballer. Poor Godfrey would be on this pitch as we speak if Kai was a footballer. George has a 6 with Mount and Gallagher has 8, Sterling and Kai up front. But again, we don't play a 4-3-3 for... And Mount cannot play as a 6. Oh, wait, no, Mount as 8. Again, yes, we got to play a 4-3-3 for that to happen. Guys, we got 100 people in here and only 43 likes. What the hell is doing it? Oh, why is that word banned? Because that word is just such a stupid word. Same as the other word, the BE word. Like, it's... Oh, he has the minerals. He has the minerals. Mason Mount lost his 2 finals, but he has minerals. Ali Jas says, I big up, bro. I'm an Arsenal fan. Trust me, you don't want Aubameyang. I've heard this with Igal as well, and I was speaking to Igal last week about this, and Igal said the same thing, that he will flop. And I'll be honest, I understand where you guys are coming from. And I know, you guys can come out and say, I know you guys want Aubameyang to flop. I know. He's an Arsenal legend. You don't want him to come and do well. I understand that. And I understand that you think he won't do well because he didn't do well under Arteta. But however, our attack is that bad that I'm willing to come and give props to Aubameyang if he comes and he gets 10 goals and 5 assists. If he comes and gets 15 goals, that's all we need. We need someone to come and get 15 goals. I don't 40 goals, 50, 60, 15 goals. Just come and get 15 goals, 5 assists, go home. I don't care. In the Premier League, come get 15 goals, 5 assists, you can go home after that. That's fine. That's all I'm expecting. That rhymes with cineros. I don't know what that means. If Kai played behind striker as a cam again, but we don't play with that positioning. We don't play with a cam. Again, is he a cam? Is he a 10? Is he an 8? Is he a keeper? Fucking, I don't know. See, I don't know when we start Chukwuemeka. I don't know when we start him. I don't know. I don't know. Do we start him in the Leeds? Do we start him in FA Cup games? I'm not sure when we start him. So it will be interesting to me to say the least. I would love to see him start. I would love it. I'm not gonna lie. I would love it. I want to see this guy because I watched him against us last season. I watched another game. I watched Newcastle, Aston Villa, and I saw that guy on the pitch. And I wish I spoke about him more because it'll give me credit. Because I'm like, oh, I watched that guy, but I watched him and I want to see how he plays in this team. Because I think he has the perfect build to be a midfielder. Perfect build. He reminds me of a Loftus Cheek as well. Like with that build, he's tall. He's not skinny, but he's not fat. He's like very lean, and I want to see how he performs. I'm not coming from an angle of wanting him to flop. I'm just being sure. But I understand that. I know you want him to flop. That's why you're giving that you got that mentality, and I understand that. That you're gonna sit here and say Aubameyang will flop because you don't like him, right? But you will say he'll flop because he's old. However, we're at a standard where we don't care what the fuck who the hell comes in. It's better than any of our attack. Donsu Predun's Gene, big up to you, mate. Hope you're well. Good afternoon to wherever you are from. I understand that. I understand, but that it's been a year since they've had it. It's long. I understand the effects of long-term C word. It probably gets me banned, but I'm not gonna get into a politics show. But it's not that bad of a virus. That it's not gonna cause a 1 year effect, right? You had it a year ago. You're not gonna deal with it now. 2 weeks, maybe 3, not 1 year, not 1 year. So it's just an excuse. He's a footballer. I'm telling you, Godfrey would still be playing on this pitch if Kai Havertz was a footballer. He's being misused, but we don't play with a cam. We played with a false 9 for 4-5 games last season. He didn't turn up. I don't know what is wrong with him. What is wrong with him? Again, you could say it's true. You could say so. I don't think it's a major factor. When you got the best facility, you got doctors around you 24/7. You got the best treatment. It's not going to affect you. Like this excuse. I can't believe we're using the excuse of long-term COVID. There's no way we're using the excuse of these players not performing because they've had COVID last year. What? It's yes, there may be a long-term COVID, but it's not going to affect these professional athletes, guys, who've been playing, running cardio for 20+ years. You think this is going to affect them long-term? It'll affect them for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, not a fucking year, guys. Come on. Let's have some. Come on. I know our standards have dropped for our attackers, but let's have some minor standards here, guys. Come on. I prefer Jesus over Sterling. I said it. I said I wouldn't mind any of these players, but I would definitely prefer Jesus. But we should have got both. Yeah, if long term, if this was real, why this doesn't make sense, guys? Come on. People have to learn to walk again after, but not these professional athletes, guys. I don't care about these other people. I'll be honest, guys. I don't care. Don't use this as an example of these players are because actually, what did you mention, Abenhav? You said COVID affects the body differently for everyone. We should not think Kante or Cover will be injury free for a long time. I'll be honest. I don't even know where you're going with this. Is it COVID or is it the injury? I'm not too sure what you're kind of getting with this. But if you're speaking about COVID, let's not use COVID as an excuse that Kante and Kovacic were injury prone. They're injury prone because of their physical body, not their immune system. COVID affects your immune system, not your physical body. So if it affects their lungs, their heart, I don't know, but not their legs. Come on, guys. Listen, man. Only Chelsea fans, mate, could take you out for a season. But again, it's with the treatment that these guys have. I can't believe I have to even discuss this, guys. They've been athletes they're athletes, they're professional athletes who have been playing cardio for 15-20 years, right? They have the best facilities in the world, the best doctors in the world, the most money, and you think this stupid virus is going to affect them for a year? 2-3 weeks, yes, but not a year, guys. Come on, I'm not going to continue with this. You know what, Zane? You're 100% right. 100% right. I don't know why we're discussing this because Abhinav, I understand. I respect you, bro. I appreciate you always joining, but let's not use that excuse. Let's not use that excuse. I'm gonna move on from that statement. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on to the next. Let's go to Leeds now, guys. Let's go to Leeds. I think David Ornstein posted something quickly, actually. Nope, David Ornstein did not post something. Let's see if there's any breaking news, guys. Guys, 70 people in here, guys. Smash that like button before we leave in about 10-15 minutes. So Umtiti is looking to leave Barcelona. Leeds, not Leeds. Leeds want Umtiti. But yeah, let's get the preview poster out. I guess Leeds versus it's also Tottenham starting in an hour, which is a good game to watch. Let's say what we're saying. What are we saying, guys? I want to hear. Let's talk Sunday. We've spoken about 90 minutes on transfers. Let's finish this last 25 minutes on games. We've got 115 votes. 83% says Chelsea's going to win. 47 likes, guys. We've got 72 people watching. Guys, come on. Like the stream right now, guys. We've gained 15 subs this stream as well, guys. I appreciate every single one of you, but I want to ensure that notification bell is on. I want to ensure I will see you guys continuously, so have that notification bell on. I stream 10 a.m. UK time on various days, but it's pretty much set to every Monday. Every Monday, I'm pretty much live. Monday, sometimes Tuesday. It's pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Fridays. Today's an exception. But yeah, guys, make sure that notification bell is on. All right, you should also wait. What up to? Gallagher needs a chance. Assist on Sunday. We'll get into the lineup, guys. We'll discuss the lineup. I want to hear everyone's brief thoughts on the games. What are we expecting? Are we expecting wins? Are we expecting a draw? A loss? I want to hear everyone's thoughts now. Barca fans have tortured him like Rathray and Frankie so good. You should also show odds on your prediction. I don't really look at that shit because I don't really believe that rubbish. XG odds. The odds of winning is what I'm not saying the odds are bad, but I don't want to enhance the gambling. Say leash, no lease. Oh, leash here. Leash here. I don't know. Tottenham prediction. Oh, that's what are we saying. Tottenham prediction, guys. The lineup's coming out in 5 minutes. Wait, I gotta find out my FPL, guys. Who do I put in my FPL? I'm not too sure. I have Mountain. No, I can't change him. Too late. Shit. Fuck, I gotta. Mount better score then. Mount better score. Ilias, lateness is greatness, but thoughts on Maguire, horrible signing, but we're not signing him anyway. It's very, very false. Very false. We're not joining him. That's why we're not really discussing it. Let's look at the odds then. Leeds versus Chelsea odds. I don't know. 5-9. I don't even know what this means, to be honest with you guys. 5-9, because they're 5 out of 9 chance of winning. I'm not sure. This, I guess, is the odds. If you guys want to know. Again, Chelsea win 5-9, $1.56. Over 2.5 goals, $1 for. So if Chelsea win, you get 0.5 of your money back. So yep, that's the prediction for. That's the odds for Chelsea winning, 0.5 if you get it, for all games up in here. Leeds have better than I thought, but Nkunku and Kali are banging goals, so maybe 3-2 Chelsea win or draw. Yeah, FPL. I had a very good week. I had 103 points because I captained De Bruyne, I had Tony, and I had Sarr. Not Malang Sarr, the keeper Jose Sarr. Smart. Maguire is not coming to Chelsea. He's not coming to Chelsea. He's not. But let's get this lineup going, guys. I want to get everyone's thoughts and feelings on a lineup. Is Aubameyang to Chelsea a done deal? It is nearly done. Nearly done. We'll probably hear more in a couple of days. Draw with Leeds. Okay. Seeing draws, seeing wins. I'll say my final prediction at the end of the what's this extra camera? Oh. Let's get the lineup going. Just all like the stream as well, guys. Like, subscribe. All right. Let's start at the back. At the back. At the back. As much as I would love for Arrizabalaga, unfortunately, has to be Edouard Mendy. He had a decent game last season. Last game, I think the Tottenham, the 2 goals scored. It's something that I'm not going to see him blame him for. But if we had another guy in goals, everyone will be blaming him. But I'm not going to come and jump the gun. I don't think it's his fault those 2 goals went in. I think the long shot, it was blocked. And the corner, I thought he was going to come out of his box, but he didn't. That's fine. Edouard Mendy starts at the back. Back 3, I'm going to go with... I think Aspie starts. Oh, yeah, I think Aspie starts. Because he didn't start last game. I was actually shocked. Maybe because Loftus-Cheek will be in the middle. Silva, Koulibaly, Koulibaly. Justice for Pretty Boy Kepa. Facts, man. Facts. Justice, man. One day, when he starts and he performs, everyone will be turning his head around. Yes, it's looking more likely than I thought, to be honest with you, Smart. So we'll see what happens in the coming days. But guys, make sure that notification bell is on. Make sure the likes are getting smashed, guys. Vote in that poll as well, and comment in the chat, guys. If you're on the stream, make sure spam in the comments, guys. Spam, guys. Who do you guys want to see in goals? Who do you guys want to see in the back 3? Let's look at the back 3, guys. So this is my back 3. I want to hear everyone's back 3 right now. Spam it in the comments, guys, because I want to hear everyone's thoughts and feelings right now. For real. I'm not too sure this is. Why is this there? The coach's corner and big up to coach's corner. 1K. Here we go. Yeah, I mean 1K. We're 700. 1K by end of September, easily, 100%. Cucurella, but with a scrunchy. Gotta get his his hair part up. Cook. What's this guy's name? Cucurella. Cucurella on the left. James on the right. Stock standard. Jorginho in the middle. I think next to him, guys. Who do you guys say next to Jorginho? I'll say Loftus-Cheek. I think Loftus-Cheek starts next to him, and I'm confident Jorginho can play with Loftus-Cheek. Is he not in FIFA? What the hell? He is. If anyone plays with Loftus-Cheek, it has to be Jorginho. I'm always confident when it's Jorginho. RSC. Yeah, I think it's done decent. Like, it's the best player Jorginho Loftus-Cheek can play with is Jorginho. Yeah, I think he deserves game time, so I'll pop him there. On the right, Mount. If it was up to me, I would put Broja up front, but I think Havertz unfortunately starts. Again, need to see something from Havertz. Sterling on the left. So I think this is kind of the lineup that goes. I think this will be Tuchel's lineup. I think if anything changes, maybe Aspie. No, maybe Chalobah in. I'm not sure, but this is pretty much going to be 99% of the lineup. Maybe there'll be 1 or 2. Yeah, and we might be getting Aubameyang, hopefully. So if Aubameyang comes, this guy goes. Abba up front. This is a little replacement of Dortmund days with Tuchel, and it will work very well. So let me know everyone's thoughts and feelings, guys, before we wrap up soon. We got 70 people in here. Let's get these likes up, guys. Come on. Who's going? Is anyone going live soon so we can send you guys over? Sweet perspective. All right. That line I'm looking bussin'. Havertz, the Lord Havertz, man, the Lord Havertz. Aubameyang, welcome to Chelsea. Welcome, Chelsea, Aubameyang. Very, very close. Abba hasn't even arrived yet. No, I'm just saying if Aubameyang was here, he would play up there. But Havertz does start, unfortunately. But if Aubameyang was that will be the lineup when Aubameyang comes. So yeah, come off the bench. So who would you put in here then, Sir? Who would start over Aspilicueta? All time Aspie, my brother. Oh, it's smart saying Chelsea would challenge for title if Chelsea get Aubameyang. Okay, got some predictions, bold predictions here. But yeah, what are we saying with the lineup, guys? You said you don't want Aspie. Who do we put there instead? Do we put Reece James and Loftus-Cheek up front? Again, Leeds. I wouldn't say have the best squad. It's nothing really special, to be honest with you. Like, so it's something like we don't need to watch out for anyone. I'm sure CFC will get him before Thursday. Hopefully, we get him in by next week. Maybe we can start him next week or something. That'll be sweet. How good would that be if we can start him next week? Um, Let me just see. I'm gonna just quickly check if there's any breaking news, guys. Oh, some kind of breaking news here. I'm gonna actually get this situation going, guys, quickly from Xavi. Xavi has said we wanted to sign Aspilicueta and it couldn't be. We'll have to see we would do. He knows the situation. Dest is currently out of Barca's plans. Dest is out of Barca's plans. Wow. Do we go get a Sergio Dest, guys? I think Leeds signed him, to be honest with you. But Frankie de Jong is a spectacular player with a lot of leadership. Xavi had it. So, wow. Okay, that's some breaking news I just want to discuss. So, actually shocked that Dest are out of their plans, and that means their only right back would be, I guess, Kunde and Sergio Roberto's ass. Gallagher, but where does Gallagher go? He can't play in double pivot. If anywhere Gallagher goes where Mount goes, and maybe we can see a swap. Gallagher can go there, but I don't see Gallagher starting. To be honest with you, I don't see it. Actually, Aspie might be good. Yeah, I guess I don't think there's a nest. Do you see Fulham go? Oh, they finally signed him. Oh, okay. Well, that's a decent signing for them, but I don't think it does anything for them. To us, Xavi is signing half of the top 5 leagues. Yeah. If Barcelona don't win anything this season, they're fucked. Yeah, poor Des, mate. I mean, maybe some other team can come and snatch him up. Chelsea, maybe. So, guys, Sergio Des as a backup, I'll take him. You can play right wing back. I'll take him as a backup for Reece James. That'll be good if we don't get anyone else. But yeah, I think this kind of sums up the lineup, guys. I think that's pretty much it for this lineup. I don't think I would change anything. I don't think anyone else really changes anything either. What do you think about Harry Maguire is not joining Chelsea Football Club? It was just an interest that was speculating across the internet, and yeah, I don't think anything special will happen with that. He's going to be staying at Manchester United. At Manchester United, your fans don't get excited because he is staying. I'm just watching. I'm just going to see if there's any breaking in before we wrap up. I think that's it, guys. I think this is the lineup. I think this is what we go for Leeds. I would say a Leeds 0, Chelsea 2. I think we win 2-0. Mount and Jorginho goal. Jorginho penalty, Mount goal. Let's get that. Guys, final predictions in the chat. What are we saying? Tuchel taking the piss with that. I'm dead. Yeah, Tuchel's Also, I think someone had a question about my reactions to the fine. I forgot to read it out. The fine, obviously, there's an agenda. Somehow Tuchel gets 30k, Conte gets 15 because Tuchel started it. That's rubbish, guys. Absolutely rubbish. Tuchel started it. Antonio Conte finished it, right? Still should be getting equal amount of fine, but they both miss out on coaching their teams, but somehow Anthony Taylor can still ref the next game. Absolutely not. Harry Maguire will not be any good of a signing for us whatsoever. But yeah, I think that wraps up today's stream, guys. 2-0 Chelsea, Leeds 0 Chelsea 2. I think it'll be a good game. I'm hoping for minimal errors. I'm hoping for minimal. Honestly, I don't want us to go and like kind of stress out this game. I want us to have a nice, simple game, simple football. And I don't want to come back to the stream afterwards for the review and start coming at Havertz and start coming at all these attackers who just don't do their job again. So let's see if hopefully we can get some quality, because we didn't really come and discuss Havertz last game because he wasn't really a problem in that game. It was more obviously Anthony Taylor, which we pretty much controlled 99% of that game. So let's see who can shine out this game. If we can maybe get some Loftus-Cheek will shine, maybe Mendy will shine. But let's see what we can get there. I'm going to read the final comments before I head off. City got fined more than double what Atletico did for Savic pulling Jack's hair, with Athletic fans doing the salute. Yeah, I mean, there's some agenda there, but I don't think any of them deserve fines. Actually, I don't care. 30k, he earns that in probably half a week anyway, so it doesn't really matter anyway. But yeah, that's it for today's stream, guys. I hope everyone did Kyrie Alvarez. I wonder if he will be. Yeah, I think that's the only good thing about Kai Havertz. I think he has a bit of intensity, which I like, but football wise, he's rubbish. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the stream today, guys. If you guys haven't already, guys, make sure like the stream on your way out. Subscribe if you're new, post notification on. Do go follow my Twitter, guys, right now, guys. First, want to keep me up to date when I go live. Also, there is another Chelsea channel who is live right now, Chelsea Perspective. You can go check them out now. I'll pop their link in the stream as well. So if you guys want to go and follow my Twitter, jump on the other stream. I'll keep I have updates on my Twitter and stuff like that. So yeah, appreciate everyone for joining, and I will probably be back Monday for the review. Sunday, technically, but I'll be back for the review with Leeds. We'll discuss that. Hopefully, there'll be some more transfer updates. And again, we're coming close to the window, so I hope everyone has that notification on, because the algorithm will not push me when that transfer window ends. So be up to everyone in the cut. I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys in a couple of days, and let's get a win.